Ontario will soon have more options when it comes to purchasing cannabis. The Ontario government says retailers will be able to operate up to 75 stores each. They will not be allowed to open until April 1st. April Fool's Day. Joining us with more is BNN Bloomberg's Andrew Bell. Interesting choice of date.
Yeah, it's fascinating. What a weird world, isn't it, though? The Ontario government allowing marijuana stores to open. I'm still a little, am I dreaming? This seems so weird. Because apparently after Prohibition decades ago ended in Ontario, you had to have a little passbook to buy alcohol. And if the clerk thought you'd been buying too much, we're cutting you off for a bit. Anyway, let's get on to today.
There are new rules since the Prohibition era around cannabis stores. What will they be?
Oh, well, as you said off the top, an individual operator can open quite the chain, 75 stores, because Doug Ford, the Premier's government, initially had indicated that he didn't want too much vertical integration, that the growers, the giant companies like Canopy or Aurora, would only be allowed to open one store each. We haven't got clarity yet what will happen, because a company like Canopy Growth has its fingers in so many different pies and affiliates. Will it be allowed to open multiple stores through those affiliates and kind of get round the rules like that? Because, of course, we do a vertical integration, as you know, in the beer store. The big brewers own the beer store. The beer store stays kind of quiet about that. So that was interesting how Doug Ford moved to stimulate competition. We know that, like other provinces, there's rules in there. The stores must be at least 150 metres away from schools. Nobody can go in who's under 19. Well, of course, you can't smoke, you can't buy the stuff legally if you're under 19. One question, of course, will be, what will the quality of the product be? We have heard, we haven't been scientific yet, but we've been tracking this story on BNN Bloomberg, looking on Twitter, other sources. Some customers of legal cannabis in Canada are saying it's not up to the illegal stuff.
Really?
Yeah, because it's tough. I was talking about this the other day. It's very tough under the strict Health Canada rules to grow stuff that's of similar quality, the big buds that the aficionados look for.
And of course, you guys have been following how frustrating it's been for people. Here in Ontario, anyway, it's only available online. People sometimes still waiting for orders. So this move to have the storefronts mean that the product will actually be there. You can walk out with it.
Well, that's right. Yeah. They do say they've cleared all or nearly all of the backlog. Of course, the Canada Post.
But that's from the previous one. You know how it works at the airport. You've got to fill the next orders coming up.
Yeah, that's right. And in fairness to them, they had tens of thousands of orders.
Well, they had a lot of run-up.
They
Andrew.
did. Okay, you're cutting them.
Yeah,
I'm cutting them slack. You're not. I noticed, you've probably seen this in the liquor store. They have little green signs up. Please don't ask us for cannabis.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, because please just go to the online store. And one liquor store employee in Picton, Ontario, told me, yeah, our phone was just ringing and ringing, people looking for marijuana. Don't they read the papers? It's only available online.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll see a day, Andrew, when there's alcohol and cannabis sold in the same store.
Yet Nova Scotia went down that route and has attracted some flack. Apparently, some public health experts say it shouldn't be. And one reason I heard is that some alcoholics apparently use cannabis to try to stay off the booze. And that's just what I've heard anecdotally, and it's not good to have the stuff in the same place.
Interesting. Again, this is all new territory for this country.
It's so interesting,
Fascinating to see how each province is dealing with it. Ontario today. All right, thanks so much, Andrew.